It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Well, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you so much for joining us today and to learn a little bit more about who we are, what this company is all about, and what this amazing global movement is all about. My name is Nilbert, and I will be your host today. So before I share this opportunity with you, I'm just going to give a little bit of background on myself. I live here in San Diego, California, but I'm originally from the Philippines. And I finished a career with the US Navy and retired after 22 years of service. This was a few years ago. So after I retired, I decided I don't want to work for anybody else anymore. So I decided to become an entrepreneur and decided to work for myself. I started a couple of traditional business platforms, but it was about over a year ago when God decided to step into my life and actually point me in the right direction. My wife and I were on travel, and we were in the Middle East at the time. So we were in Dubai, and we both got very, very sick. We caught some kind of nasty virus that, gave us really severe symptoms. And we were confined to our hotel room 2 days from flying back to the US. So we were very scared that we would be stuck in a foreign country with all our symptoms. Well, someone from our tour group just approached me and said, Nilbert, if you're open minded, you might want to try these all natural supplements. Who knows, they may help you. So that's what we did. We tried, we took the supplements, and to both our amazement, the very next day, half of our symptoms were gone. So we had sore throat that was so bad, it felt like strep throat times 10, actually. And we couldn't eat and all that. But the very next morning, after taking the supplements, the sore throat was barely even there. So we had fever that was that got a lot better by the next morning, and even body aches, right? So we still had cough and cold, but we were well enough to be able to get on the plane and come back home to the US. when I got back, we did test positive for COVID the first time for both of us, but we recovered very quickly. And the first thing I did was find out more about what this company was all about and what these products were all about. Because we couldn't believe how something, how a product can be that effective that fast. So I attended a presentation very similar to this, actually, except it was an in-person presentation in somebody's house. And that's where I got introduced to the science behind the products. I got introduced to this brand new company that's already making waves globally, and this wonderful opportunity that's available to everyone. So, without further ado, I am going to share my screen and walk you through who we are as a company and what we are all about. So the name of the company is 3 International. And as you can see there, the tenets of the company is loving yourself, loving your family, and loving your community. When I saw this, it's like, how, it's like, so it really resonated with me to be part of a company that has this very admirable objective of really promoting health and wellness all over the world. It was basically 3 International was formed, or it was founded based on a collaboration between a group of very experienced international builders from different parts of the country, from different parts of the world, actually. And they collaborated with some corporate visionaries here in the US and formed a company. Our headquarters located in Lehigh, Utah, and we also have new offices in Hong Kong and in Indonesia. So, like I said, three is comprised of a diverse global community. Proven leaders from different parts of the world. That is actually, they know how to do this. They've achieved tremendous success in their previous platforms, and they're here to guide us to achieve the same kind of success with 3 International. This is our amazing management team, 3 corporate visionaries that are basically guiding us on the corporate side. Mr. Daniel Piku is our founder and CEO, Dr. Dan Gubler, our chief scientific officer, and Mr. Troy Moore, our chief operations officer. So what is our business model? Our business model is a cross-border social e-commerce. For those of you who are very familiar with different business models, you know that traditional businesses started with one-to-one selling, and then storefronts, and then everyone went online. But as everyone knows, social media definitely dominates our economy now, like for the past how many years. So a cross-border social e-commerce platform is the way to go. This is our phase one market. We are in all these territories and countries from day one when the company pre-launched in 2023. And this is just phase one. So once we are officially on the ground in all these places, then the company will be moving on to phase two and further. Who is our target market? Well, there's 3 categories, not necessarily in this order. I know that for me, all 3 applied to me, right? Number one, people who want a business opportunity to work on their own time and space. The reason I decided to become an entrepreneur is after 22 years of working for the government and basically not having control of my time, I wanted to do something that would allow me to work on my own time so that I can spend time with my family as I wanted to. So that was very important to me. Number two, people who want to have better health and wellness. Who does not want to have better health and wellness, right? Especially after what the world went through in the past how many years with the pandemic. Everyone now is really more into getting healthy and being healthy so that they don't get sick in the first place. That's why everyone started getting into vitamins, multivitamin supplements and all that. And number three, people who want to be connected with a like-minded community for global support, and elevation. So the fact that this is a diverse global community, in like 15 countries and territories right now, we are building a community of like-minded people who all share the same focus of, wanting to help the world, wanting to help everyone get healthier. And our approach to wellness, okay, so everyone's familiar with some old paradigms. And one thing I love about this company is that we are definitely changing the world of supplements and proactive health and wellness with new paradigms, okay? So old paradigms, reactive wellness. This is how I grew up. When people get sick, that's when you take medicine, right? But why do we need to wait to get sick, right? So the new paradigm is proactive wellness. Okay, why do we need to wait to get sick in the first place? So why don't we just from the get-go take in the right stuff that our bodies can absorb so that we do not get sick in the first place, right? I just finished a 3-week vacation in England, Scotland, and Ireland, and the tour group was about 42 people. And as we were traveling, I see people getting sick. I see people like, starting to have cough and cold and all that. But I can tell you the fact that I take all of our products every day, that I got through, the 3 weeks of vacation, traveling by bus, by plane, and all that. No issues whatsoever. Definitely staying ahead of this, proactive wellness. You also probably heard the old paradigm, you are what you eat, right? And it's still very true, but the new paradigm is you are what you can absorb, right? Because it doesn't really matter what you put in your body, it matters only what your body can absorb, right? Because no matter how expensive it is, whatever you're trying to put in your body, if your body can absorb it, it doesn't really give you any benefits, right? Now, lastly, your DNA is your blueprint. I also grew up with this. My father's side history has a history of heart disease and, like having high cholesterol and all that. Well, I was always told that I would most likely share the same kind of conditions, right? Well, with our modern technology with proactive health and wellness, curation of phytonutrients from whole foods and plants, we can actually be more proactive in affecting our outcome, right? Based on the lifestyle that we lead, like what we take in into our body. So the future of proactive wellness is epigenetics, right? We have all this technology now, phytonutrition, advanced absorption capabilities. So coupled with, the right lifestyle, being in the right environment can really help us determine our health and longevity. Now, again, our approach to this proactive health and wellness is a scientific approach. Basically, our company is merging or is bridging the gap between pharmaceutical technology with with natural health. That's why we are led by Dr. Dan Gubler, who has a PhD in organic chemistry. He is our chief scientific officer, just a genius when it comes to phytonutrient curation and developing new technologies for advanced delivery. Now, he is supported by a scientific advisory board comprised of all these medical professionals from different backgrounds. We have internal medicine, emergency medicine, we have epigenetics. So all these different medical professionals, they willingly serve on our scientific advisory board on a voluntary basis. That's right. They're not even paid by the company. So what it is that they all experienced amazing results with these products and fully believe in the company and the products, that they're willing, to serve on the scientific advisory board and also pretty much put their name and their careers on the line. So isn't that amazing? When someone's paid by, on the payroll of a company, pretty much the person needs, pretty much say whatever the company wants them to say. But the fact that our scientific advisory board is here voluntarily on their own really gives a lot of credibility. At least, that's how I see it. And again, our science and technology, even our products have three pillars of when it comes to research and development: exploration, curation, and absorption. Our scientists themselves explore all over the world, sourcing all the ingredients, plants, and whatnot that we need for our products. They take them all back to our laboratories in Utah, and that's where they curate and formulate the products, and they concentrate on advanced cellular absorption. All our products are in the PDR. So the PDR is an authoritative publication trusted by medical professionals that here in the US. So um, there's probably about 22 nutraceutical companies that have products in the PDR. 18 of them have one product each. A couple of them have about two products, but we are the only nutraceutical company that has all of our products accepted into the PDR. So what does that mean? Well, in order to get accepted into the PDR, the company has to provide a comprehensive list of ingredients to make sure that the ingredients are all FDA approved, and also clinical dossiers to really show what our products can do. So it really lends a lot of credibility, and that's why we are attracting so many medical professionals to our company. We currently have probably over 2,000 medical professionals who have joined up with the company simply because the pharmaceutical aspect or technology that's used in our product makes it like the best of both worlds. The company also came out with clinical studies that really prove what the products can do. This first one right here is one of my favorites. It's a cellular absorption and bioavailability study. So a third-party study was done by another company. So to make sure that it's objective, they compared our 6 products with the most common organic compound used in supplements. So the most common organic compound has an absorption rate of about 10%. That's right, it's only 10%. So if you buy, let's say, a bottle of vitamin C from a food store or health store, and let's say you pay $10 for a bottle of vitamin C, 500 milligram capsules. Well, technically, you're only getting about $1 worth out of that $10 thing that you paid. Where does the other $9 go? Well, it gets excreted out of our system, right? Well, according to this study, our products are anywhere from 30 to 95% more absorbable than your most common organic compound. So you can be assured that our products are actually getting absorbed into our cells, into our system. And this is our 6 wellness guardians. Just 6 products, all individual with its own specialty, so to speak, but together they actually work synergistically. So I like to borrow this analogy that one of our gastroenterologists in the company like to use. So each of our product is like a musical instrument with its own unique sound, but together, when played together, when taken together, they actually sound like a symphony or orchestra. So it's a beautiful analogy that actually really applies. The first one is Vitalite, our nourisher. So Vitalite is a multivitamin pack that has 48 whole food vitamins, 72 trace minerals. It already has prebiotics, probiotics. It has a fermented superfood blend and omegas sourced from the cold waters of Norway. Now, all our products are third-party tested to ensure that there are no heavy metals, no pesticides, no toxins, right? So I remember when I first started taking Vitalite, I had to ask, like, is there caffeine in this? Because I just experienced, such an increase in daily energy. I used to have to take naps. I admit. I used to have to take naps in the afternoon to recharge. It's hard when you get old. I'm turning 56 this year. My wife would say, you know what, you're getting very crabby again. Yeah, I think you need a nap. Well, ever since I started taking Vitality, like about a week into taking Vitality, I don't take naps anymore. I just go through my whole day, just so much energy. But at night, I sleep very soundly. Next up is Revive, our restorer. So Revive is a natural anti-inflammatory. It has curcumin, it has turmeric, it has boswellia, black cumin seed, acai and ginger, shiitake mushrooms. All these ingredients, natural ingredients, proven to be natural anti-inflammatories. So they're amazing to use for arthritis, joint pain, muscle pain, any kind of inflammation. So I know I started taking, I take all six products daily, right? Well, except for collagen. I'll get to that in a little bit. But I take Revive daily as a proactive system. I have degenerative arthritis in my lumbar and cervical spine. And I used to have bad days with my back, where, the back spasms would really debilitate me, and I'd be pretty much close to bedridden on a bad day. But ever since I started taking Revive, I can't even remember the last time I had a bad day with my back. And occasionally when I do have, like, some kind of pain, headache or whatever, I don't take Tylenol anymore. I don't take ibuprofen or Advil or whatever the equivalent is in, in like the Philippines or whatever, because I know we have a diverse audience today from all different parts of the world. I just take Revive, and I don't have to worry about any side effects. Amazing stuff. So immune is our protector. It's an all-in-one immune modulator. It has zinc, selenium, quercetin, elderberry, vitamins A, C, D, and E. It even has a special mushroom blend that protects against allergies, right? And it has colloidal nanosilver, which functions as a natural antibiotic. So remember, I just told you that I came from a 3-week vacation. And what I did was, so I take immune every day normally anyway, but when I travel, I double up on immune, right? And it's like my bulletproof vest. And again, I see people getting sick on the bus, on the plane. No issues for me. I'm pretty much, I know that I'm protected. Purify. Purify is a natural detoxifier. So what it does is that it naturally cleanses our 5 elimination organs: our liver, our lungs, our kidneys, our colon, and our skin. So people, absorb toxins on a daily basis, and we don't even know about it, right? From the food that we eat, from the air that we breathe, the pollution and all that, and then stuff we put on our face or in our hair, it gets absorbed in our system, and it clogs up our system, making our system very inefficient when it comes to absorbing the right type of nutrients. So Purify gently cleanses that out of our system and helps us, our system, be more efficient. Eternel, one of my favorite among the six. I know I'm not really supposed to have favorites, but I do love Eternel. It's our rejuvenator. Some people call it our fountain of youth. And because it has a powerful blend of antioxidants, 200 milligrams of resveratrol, um, CoQ10 for cardiac health, and the mother of all antioxidants, glutathione, right? So this powerful blend of antioxidants, what it does is that it neutralizes free radicals that pretty much cause the effects of aging. So it's really kind of like an anti-aging formula, right? And it tastes awesome. You just rip it open and you drink it. It tastes like berries. So I know in some parts of the world, I know here in the US, but also in the Philippines, people love glutathione, right? But a lot of people take glutathione by direct IV infusion. And the reason for that is glutathione is very hard to absorb in its, in the first place. So people do the direct IV infusion. Well, our scientists already knew this. So when you drink a packet of our Eternel, Remember that bioavailability and absorption study I mentioned earlier, where our products are anywhere from 30 to 95% more absorbable? Well, guess which one the 95% absorption rate is? That's right, it's Eternel. Okay, so drinking our Eternel is almost the same as taking it by direct IV infusion. Isn't that amazing, right? The liposomal delivery system that our scientists use ensures that that these antioxidants really get absorbed directly into our cells. Last but not least is collagen. So collagen is our regenerator. Now, I mentioned I take everything, every day except for collagen. The reason being, so our collagen has the second highest absorption rate among all of our six products, like over 70% absorption. So when you rip it open and drink our collagen, again, just like your Turnell, it tastes really, really good. Um, it gets directly absorbed into our skin, right? So our collagen has keratin, it has biotin, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, right? But what really makes it unique is that the advanced delivery system that's embedded into our collagen, basically, you only take our collagen 10 days, 10 straight days out of a whole month. That's it. You only needed to take it for 10 days, and then you rest your body for 20 days and allow your body to start producing its own collagen again. This is how absorbable our collagen is, that you only need it for 10 days. Now, if you're going to try our collagen, please, we recommend that you take a picture before you start taking it. Now, no cheating, okay? No filter, no makeup or anything like that. And on the 11th day, you take another picture so you can put them side by side and compare it for yourself. Over 90% of our users report very noticeable results with just the first round. So this is our six wellness guardians. Now, I mentioned earlier that there's also a wonderful global business opportunity that came with this. Now, you have an opportunity to be the first group of people to promote and share these amazing wellness guardians globally. Because the company, through International, we're still on the ground floor. We just started last year, 2023. So, the opportunity is here. Now, what does this business include? That's just what I love about this, right? So, when I started this last year with the company, so I have my own replicated website that's already e-commerce ready. I was provided a back office that manages and tracks my business no matter where I'm at. And when I was running around in Europe, I was actually checking my back office and actually managing my business. The company also provides all the marketing and media tools to promote my business, and a training system and a global support system. So, I mean, the company, it's such a turnkey system that they provide everything that anyone from any kind of background, like myself, from a military background with no experience in sales, no experience in this industry whatsoever, can actually do this. So, if someone like me can do it, anyone can do it. Now, these are just, the different multiple ways to generate income. We have like six different types. Now, people avail of some avail of one or two, and some avail of all six of them. So first off, we have retail commission. Depending on where you're at in the world, you actually can share a link with a customer, or a potential prospect or whatever. They click on the link, it takes them directly to the three website, and they order the products. The products get delivered to them directly, and you get retail commission the very next day from Through International. It's that easy. You don't even have to buy the products yourself and then retail it on your own. So I guess that's how people used to do it before, I guess. So it's like the old way of doing things, right? Introductory bonuses. When you share this opportunity with people and they decide to do the business with you, on their first purchase or enrollment, you get an introductory bonus. It could range anywhere from $25 all the way to $350. Okay. Now, I mentioned dollars because we have such a global, seamless and global platform that no matter where you're at, whether you're in the Philippines or Malaysia, you actually earn in US dollars. Isn't that amazing? Now, commission overrides. So again, a global and seamless system that if I like, I have partners in the Philippines, okay, and on the business that they do, I get an override, even though I'm over here in San Diego, California. Now it works vice versa. My best friend, who's the first founder in the Philippines for the company, he has business or he has partners that joined him from, not only from the Philippines but from other countries, including the U.S. And he gets the same commission override. So it works. The commission override works regardless of where you're at. Referral matching bonuses. I love this part. So when you refer a person to the company, meaning, like, for example, I share this with a friend of mine and he decides to join the business. Now, when he earns commission, the company gives me a matching bonus, right? Isn't that like, so, like, I know companies offer like one-time like referral bonuses to, when you get somebody to join the company, but this referral matching bonus is weekly. Yeah, that's right. Weekly. So let's say, I get my friend to join. He earns commission on a weekly basis based on what he's getting. The company gives you a matching bonus. Nothing taken away from my friend. Company just gives me a matching bonus for referring him to the company. Now, when he does it himself, right? He refers to another person. I still get a matching bonus from that other person. So it goes 7 levels deep. So amazing. Now, the company also has a global bonus pool. It's a 3% revenue sharing program, like that they offer to those who have achieved a certain rank, where they built a huge team and have proven to themselves to be like global leaders. But this last one right here is very interesting. It's a global founder pool. Now, I mentioned earlier that the company is brand new. We're still on the ground floor and we're still growing, right? So people have a chance to become a founder. Okay, when they become a founder, the founder global bonus pool is a 2% revenue sharing program. How does that work? The company will take 2% of its weekly revenue and sales, right? Divide that into like shares to be distributed among the founders. Now, just to give you a frame of reference, the company in its first year, which was a 10-month year for the company, did almost 70 million in sales, primarily in the US market. Okay. Well, on its 13th month, which is March of this year, they launched Hong Kong. So for the month of March, the company did 10 million just for the month of March alone. And then they just launched Indonesia last month. So as the company starts launching all these markets, right, officially being on the ground, you can imagine where the global revenue is going to be. I'll be surprised if they don't go like over six, like figures when it comes to revenue, like probably over 100 million, 200 million. I don't know. And this is just the second year. So you can imagine where that 2% is going to be down the road. I know when I saw this last year, I jumped at that opportunity to become a founder. Now, after hearing all this, the most logical question people have is, how do we participate, right? Well, there are three ways you can choose from, right? You can become a retail customer, just buy products at full retail, or you can become a preferred customer. You decide to enroll as a preferred customer with a $30 annual enrollment fee, and you can get the products at wholesale price. Now, you can also become a business builder. And a lot of people choose to become a business builder. And the reason being, for the same $30 annual membership fee, not only do you have all the perks of being a preferred customer, but you have the opportunity to participate in the different streams of income that I just went over in the last slide. So, it's the same $30, but you actually have a chance to share link, make retail commissions, get commission overrides and all that. So, it's kind of like almost like a no-brainer there, right? Now, how do we become a brand ambassador or, to build a business? Two easy steps. Number one, you enroll as a brand ambassador for $30. That's an annual membership fee. And number two, you choose a package that works for you. We have 4 different packages, to start off, to kick off your business, right? Intro pack, it's $200. You save about $85 in compared to full retail. Premium pack, it's $600. You save close to $200. You have all of the products to be able to try. For those who are more business minded, you have the business builder pack. It's $1360. You save about $700, and you have enough product for yourself and to actually also share and promote and market. And last, and definitely not the least, I just want to spend an extra minute on the Founders Plus pack. Okay. So for one thing, it's limited time only. Okay. The company came out with a limited number of founders packs to commemorate the launching of our markets. And once this is gone, once it's gone, it's basically that's it. There'll be no more opportunity to get the founders pack. So what do you get out of the founders packs, right? Well, it's $2,800, but you save close to $1,200 in free product. It's already embedded in there. Okay. And you also have 11 months worth of active membership already embedded in there, like for your maintenance. Now, the biggest perk that the founders pack, remember I mentioned about the global founders pool? Yes. In order to be able to avail of the global founders pool, you get the founders pack and you are considered a founder with the company. Again, it's a limited time only. We don't know when it's going to run out, but if you're seriously looking at the Founders Pack, please definitely get with the person who invited you to this presentation and find out more on how to become a founder. And that, my friends, is a pretty much a short recap of pretty much who we are as a company, what our products are, and ways to be able to join this amazing global opportunity. Now, I have with me today 3 special guests that who are all business partners with the company, and they all come from different backgrounds. They come from different. They're not here in the U.S. at all, but they're taking the time to share why they decided to join 3 and what they've experienced with 3. So first, I'd like to call Karen, my good friend Karen from Malaysia. So Karen is a mother of 2 and has been a traditional business owner. But like many traditional business owners, her business was affected by the pandemic. So she decided to venture into this industry, and I will let Karen share her experience with 3. So Karen, thank you so much for being here with us. Please unmute and share with everyone here your experience with 3.
Thank you, Nilbert. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah. My name is Karen. I'm coming from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. I'm 43 this year. Okay, I bumped into this opportunity back in January 2023. Yeah. Why 3? For me, I have my dreams to achieve. Okay, one of my biggest dream is to start my own business, become an entrepreneur, start my own business. And after 10 years plus working in corporate, finally my dream came true. Before I started my own business, I was in property investment together with my husband. So when I started my new business, I think timing is not right or many other external factors, and I bumped into this pandemic and couldn't see any clearer to the next direction. So for the business to cut loss, we forced to end the business, and I lost all my investment. I lost my money. Yeah. And with the properties that we invested, me and my husband, we invested, it is not an asset yet. It is all not asset yet, but all the liabilities. So it's so tough, and life really, the curveball hit me to the rock bottom. Not to started from zero again, but to get started again from negative again. Yeah, so for me, I personally very grateful that I bumped into one of my leader. Her name is Stephanie Go, during one of the Chinese New Year event, and she told me about, oh, there's a project. We have no idea about the name, the company, the products, and the three no's. Okay, then I say, okay, count me in. I'm interested because I know Kim from the previous platform. She's a very inspiring and empowering leader, very selfless, and get to know her leadership is really coming true to bring people to be successful and to have our dream come true. So without hesitation, I say, okay, count me in, I will join. And after 1 year plus with this company, of course, nothing that no surprise that again, all the leaders in this platform, they are very successful and they are so selfless, coming together and support all the team member in this community to dare to achieve what we want, the goal that we set, and with all the support around, learning, growing together, and get nearer and towards to the goal that we want to go. Yeah, and for me personally, I have two girls. They are 10 and 14. I truly wanted to be a mom that can be a role model to inspire them, to empower them to dare to chase for their dreams, no matter how old they are. Yeah, so I have many dreams that in my bucket list. One of those, I hope that I can achieve that financial goal. Of course, beyond that financial goal, I can have that freedom to continue one of the dreams that haven't come true since childhood. I hope that I can study abroad. And also with this, I can show to my girls that dare to chase for their dream and they can be who they want to be. So in three, now is continue to create result, keep learning, keep going. And what's next? Next is to keep going. And I believe by the commitment, by the support, by the community, and the love and contribution in this community, I will get nearer to my goal and achieve my dream. It's just the matter of time. Thank you. Today is my sharing, and thanks for the opportunity to have this sharing with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Karen. That was amazing share right there. Appreciate your candidness. I know life can be tough sometimes, but I always believe that everything happens for a reason, and definitely there's a reason why you're here with us with three. So we definitely love that. Excuse me. So I'm going to shift from Malaysia to the Philippines, where I have again one of our business partners from the Philippines, Tess Olarte. So Tess has the shares the same background with me. She's retired from the Philippine Army as an officer, and she decided this three as her next project, after retirement. So Tess, please share with us your experience with three and why three. Please feel free to unmute and turn on your camera and share with everyone.
Hi, Nilbert. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Thank you, Nilbert, for inviting me as one of the sharers. I am Ms. Tess Olarte, a retired military from the Armed Forces of the Philippines. So my journey with Tree began when I connected with Poy Poy from Malaysia, who happened to follow the same influencer as me. The turning point came when I had the privilege of attending Nilbert's OPP presentation here in the Philippines. So during his presentation, what caught my attention was the collagen and eternel. as I have always wanted to maintain healthy skin since I had undergone tabiso or total abdominal hysterectomy and bilateral salpingo-optorectomy in 2014. So one potential side effect that I may experience is dry skin, and I believe that if you have a dry skin, your self-confidence will be affected. But after just 3 days of taking them, I noticed changes in my hair, which became shinier and bouncier, and my face started to glow. Actually, I didn't really plan on taking all the supplements because my focus was on skincare. With that results, I decided to take Vitality, Immune, Purify, and for the Revive, I take it occasionally like if I am going to the gym. On the first day of taking the supplements, I felt a slight pain on the right side of my back. And I suddenly remember I had a spot on my right lung in 1996. Although it was treated, but the doctor said it might still cause occasional pain. But on the following day, it was gone. And until now, it hasn't even hurt when I get tired. And the next change I noticed was that every morning after taking the Vitality, I have a bowel movement. And it made me think because since 2014, I'd been constipated due to the effects of my major surgery. And because of that, I became dependent on laxatives just to have a bowel movement. But after taking Vitality, my bowel movement suddenly decreased and change and become regular. My stomach feels lighter, my headaches have decreased, and my tummy has become flatter. As I continued using all six supplements, the next thing I noticed that I was no longer sneeze even without even taking antihistamines. Since 1997 until I started taking the supplements on July 1st, I would have to take antihistamines or else my whole face would swell, my eyes would itch, I would sneeze nonstop, and the worst part was having difficulty breathing because of a runny nose. And now it is getting better every day, even if I am not taking antihistamine. Actually, I have several more that I plan to share, but I'm currently waiting for further improvement in my health before including them in my future testimonials. The positive effects of the product have boosted my confidence and made me even more positive. And I now feel ready to confidently start my business and share it with my family, friends, and those who have health issues to help improve their health and well-being. That's all for tonight, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Tess. Wow, that's those are amazing results from our products. Of course, I can say I'm not surprised because our products work so well. But it was so nice listening to the different effects, and I'm so happy for you about with your health. And I'm looking forward to working with you more as we continue to build the business in the Philippines. Thank you so much, Tess.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. So last but not least, I'm going to go back to Malaysia, and so Shorbana was in the beauty industry for like 30 years, and then she switched careers and became an educator, right? And now she's venturing into our industry. And so Shorbana, please share with everyone what you've experienced with three and why three.
Thank you, Nilbert. Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for the opportunity for me to share my journey with Tree. So I was introduced to Tree, right at the very beginning when we didn't even know the name of the company. But I was attracted to what was being shared and what was, what was the purpose of the company. And the word that stood out with me was proactive wellness. And that really caught my attention because I'm 55 now. At the age of 40, I underwent a hysterectomy. And so my health declined quite drastically after that. And one of the things that I experienced the most, which was rather depressing, I would say, is the lack of energy. I had chronic lethargy, and I couldn't do a lot of things that I was so used to doing. My second boy was, just over 1, and he really didn't have mommy's energy to look after him. So I was very frustrated as a mom, but I knew that there has to be a better way. I didn't want to take any of the pharmaceutical medication that was prescribed to me. That was a personal choice. I just didn't want to. And so I personally embarked on a journey of finding an alternative route. Okay. So being a science teacher, I knew that if you gave your body the right nutrients, the body knows what to do and will overcome any health issues it's experiencing. I knew that. So I was on that journey looking for the right nutrition. Anywhere I could find any product that had some scientific backup, I would, join that company and take those products, because most of them were, on the similar platform. But when Tree was introduced to me and I saw the scientific backup and the level of the scientific studies that were going into the products, I was just blown away, and I started taking them. But when I started taking them, I didn't really expect great change because I was already taking supplements, but I was just intrigued by all the science behind the products. I just wanted to give it a try. And I think I started on the products in April. By the time we got them in Malaysia, I started the products in April. And I think by the 3rd month or 4th month, I started to feel the change. I was no longer moody. I think, Nilbert, you mentioned being very grabby, when you're tired and you need to take your naps. I understand completely what you're talking about. But on top of it, I used to snap at everybody. I used to lose my temper very easily and get so irritated about the smallest things. And I think it was my oldest son that noticed it, and he said, Mom, you're a lot more calm now. And I said, what do you mean? He says, no, you don't get so angry and you're not yelling and shouting all the time. And I think when you're very tired and the chronic lethargy that I experienced, it really threw me off. And I was, when he said that, I was trying and I was reflecting, and I felt so bad that I was that way, because at the end of the day, they're kids and I was just snapping at them all the time. But when I got back that energy and I no longer experience that chronic lethargy, and I have until today, since I started those products, one of the things that I really, 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 really suffered from was massive migraines. And I would get them like on the dot every single month. And I haven't had that since April, and when I look at the kind of life I lead now, my health, where it is, I just feel so blessed. And so my journey in Tree and what I want to do with Tree and this whole business platform that has fallen on my lap is I want to go out there and I want to share this opportunity with everyone. Not just the financial opportunity that everybody's talking about, but I want to teach people that they can take charge of their health and that there is a better way, and these products work at a different level. So I want to be able to share that with everyone and to show them that you can overcome any health issue, as long as you're willing to give this a go. So that's what I want to do with Tree, because I am an entrepreneur. So yes, I know the money side of it, but the beauty of the product is what's so amazing about Tree, and I'm so thankful and I'm so blessed. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Thank you so much, Shorbana. That was a beautiful testimony right there. Well, there you have it, folks. 3 different amazing individuals from different parts of different backgrounds, but they all share the same theme of experiencing amazing results with the product and this opportunity and this not only the financial opportunity but this opportunity to share and help others get healthier. So please get back, if you're on the presentation today, please get back with the person who invited you and definitely let them know which part of the presentation intrigued you the most and find out more about how you can participate in this movement. We have this this webinar every Thursday, same time at 9 p.m. So we'll be doing it again next Thursday. We also have other webinars on different days. Please get with the person who invited you. And I want to thank you all for your time. Thank you for being here with us. And, let us know, how you want, let us know if you, definitely want to join this opportunity. Please let us know. So everyone have a good evening or good morning or good afternoon, wherever you're from. This is Nilbert from San Diego signing off. Talk to you guys later. Bye.